Poultry snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bump and Run Booker joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot nanny. There you go. Oh, well, we'll start. Kinser's still dancing. He's not paying attention. So it's Santa Books and Santa Kins here on Trackside and Cockpit tonight, brought to you by Vasey Engineering Supplies Limited and TWS Technical Welding Services. Kins was dancing and carried on so much he forgot to look at the screen and see what's happening. What's going on, my friend?
Oh, yeah, you got me right there, Books. Just having a bit of a dance. It's the last show before you wrap up. Countdown to Christmas and the New Year's as well. And look, DB Thomas, hi team from YouTube land. Good to see a few people jumping in the comments. This is something we did a bit of a tester earlier on this afternoon. And thanks for those many people that jumped on to have a bit of a look-see, a bit of a preview of us utilising a different software program to bring you the show every Wednesday, 7:30, as Booker said in the intro. This is it for this side of Christmas. And hey, we'll be back in the New Year 26. How you been anyway, Books?
Oh, I'm not too bad, mate. Look, there's another comment. Old Maru, he's in it watching as well. Yeah, I'm enjoying. I'm dressed, got the Santa stuff on. I'm going to have to take the beard off shortly, though, mate, because it's bloody hot. And of course, also, I can't drink my beer. So, but yeah, we've got a good show tonight. This is the last one for the season for us for before Christmas, because basically next Wednesday is Christmas Eve, and the following Wednesday is New Year's Eve. So there's no point us doing the shows for that at that time of the year, So, we'll finish off today with the final for the season. And it's a good show too. We've got Scotty Tennant, the winner of your New Zealand, North Island Superstock champs. Casey McEwan is your winner of your South Island Stockcar champs. And of course, we've got Lexi Levien here from Wellington Speedway to come talk to us, New Zealand modifiers, either Superstocks and whatever else she wants to talk to us about. And of course, we have Ammz doing the only Ammz awards as well for us, mate. So it's a good, exciting show. And of course, we have got the video of exclusive content from the South Island champs. So should we, without delay, put that on? Do you think? Do you want to run that now, or what do you reckon?
Yeah, let's give it a run now, mate. Let's give it a bit of a jam, and then we can quickly get back into it. Before Scotty Tennant goes and dehydrates too much, we can bring him into the show.
Join us from the pub, isn't he, mate? So
play on your video, mate.
Yeah, we'll play this. So this is the highlights from the South Island, South Island champs in Dunedin. Yep. Get that right, which is Casey McEwan's your South Island champion. So let's do that now. So enjoy this footage exclusive from the Pits TV. Thank you so much, Jason. Wow, what do we think of that, Kins? That was pretty cool, eh, man?
Mate, I tell you what, when we catch her at Casey McEwan, how he won that event after what just unfolded from what I saw. Mate, that's not lady luck. That's more than lady luck to come through and pick up that title. So I can't wait to catch up with him after watching that video.
I was watching him in the background, mate, and he was glued to the screen because now we're doing it this way. Instead of me having it just on the OBS, we were doing this new streaming system we're doing tonight. Everybody that's in the background here can watch what we're putting up, so they get to see the footage as well. So he was pretty, he was watching it pretty closely. So that's good. Scotty would have seen it, the rest of them. But so for your South Island podium, you had 16T Casey McEwan, 416N Jack Rarity, and 74C Tyler. Is it Houghton or Houghton? I'm not sure. I apologize if I get that wrong. But also that meant they had their street stocks, Adele Stranger street stocks, and 18D Cody Finch first, 345D Ben Jenkins, and then 94D Jacob Campbell. And also they had their production saloon Otago champs there as well that night, Kins. 99D Cam Bauer, 48D Tyler Kelk, and 63D Regan Constable. Now the productions down there, they are quick, man. I remember going down on the Rees tour and watch them, and they were humming. They were giving it the hoot now. I can tip you. So it was good footage. So thanks again, the Pits Media, Jason. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. He puts it together for us straight away and sends it through. So we can't be any more thankful for that, Kimmy. Because look, Kins has got onto that button of sharing now too, is he? You're loving it, eh? It's cool, isn't it, mate? Yeah, we can just interact with everybody now. That's a good system. Yeah. I'm loving our new system, and it seems to be working good in the background, and so I'm very happy.
Excellent.
And I hope everyone else is enjoying it so far tonight. So,
definitely. Look, there you go.
It's Elton according to Scott Honeybone. There you go.
There you go. Thanks, Scotty. Yeah. All right, talking of a Scotty, let's into another Scotty.
There he is.
Yeah, we caught him unawares. As he says, he's at the pub. Hey, Scotty, congratulations on your achievement last Saturday, mate, in Kihikihi.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Hey, you're pretty happy. That's why you're having a beer, right? I can hear you clear.
Yeah, no, we got to work to tonight. So, you got me halfway through one. So, yeah.
That's all good. Let's rewind back, though. Forget about Friday. There was technical issues going on there, but it was a massive Saturday. Qualifying, finals, top caliber drivers competing for the North Islands. But you're the first with a C on it to come through. We'll touch on that soon, though, mate. But, mate, what was it like? The big Saturday, it was a big day.
Yeah, it was. 5 Superstock races one day. Qualifying as well, you sort of didn't know what to expect. You didn't have a night to think on it, I guess. You just had to go out there and do it. So, big ups to the club. Obviously, had a few issues the day before. So, I think it was the right call. I think it was the only call, really. So, we're pretty stoked with the result. And, to come away with a win for the brand and all the guys that I represent, it was really special.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I look at the trophy here. We just brought it up on the screen there as well. The little teddy bear next to the TWS North Island champion. You get to keep that trophy for some time. But overall, hey, look at your mate. So there they are. Look at them. They're all celebrating.
Yeah, don't listen to any of them.
Stitch them up, eh?
Yeah. So no, it was pretty cool. Heading on the night, some hard fought racing across all 3 races, and then come away with the result. Awesome.
Yeah, got to be happy with that, mate. Sorry, Books, go on.
No, I was just going to say, you haven't done a lot of meetings this season so far, Scotty, so you must be pretty pleased with the car coming out the gate like that, nice and quick.
Yeah, absolutely. The QDR HRB package is, it's a rocket ship. It's a pleasure to drive. So, we're just really stoked to have it out the box and have it going good. Glenn must get sick of me, to be honest, because I'm always ringing him and we're always trying to do something different to get the car going better. And I'm probably the hardest man to please when it comes to getting it going good. And I still wasn't happy with how it was going on the Saturday, but we're making forward steps. So we're pretty stoked with the result.
I'm not sure race car drivers ever happy, are they, Scotty? They're always trying to get that extra 10th.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted.
I can see that.
I love this guy, man. He's the best driver ever, honest.
We're always pushing for more, and to obviously in front of Kihikihi, the Kihikihi crowd as well. They were cool. They supported me when I went over to the UK, and it's been such a cool place for me. so yeah, real stoked with how the car was going. Definitely the best it's gone. We've still got more to come though, but
Yeah.
we'll get there. We'll keep pushing forward.
Awesome, mate. Hey, look, everyone be happy. Obviously, Dad, Mum, and the family. It was a huge day over at Kihikihi. There was a fair bit going on. You got through in the end there, and it wouldn't have been easy, doing the tough job out there that you do as a driver. So, what else is happening, Scotty, aside from celebrating your Christmas function? What's the plans for the upcoming weekend?
I don't know. Like this weekend, we're going to have it off. We're going to go terrorise another fellow Christchurch competitor's 21st birthday. So Blake Castleton, he's a street stock competitor that most people know around Rotorua. So we're going to go terrorise his 21st. So we're going to cause a ruckus there. But no racing for me this weekend. There's not too much going on. We'll just get ready for Christmas. Perhaps pop up somewhere on Boxing Day for a race or two, and into the GP next year.
All right, mate.
So you're doing GP and NZs in?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you'd be silly not to. Like the GP is going to be the warm up for the New Zealand. So if you're on pace there, you got a good shout at NZs. Also, the last chance to get your car fixed. So we'll definitely be representing.
Go around in circles.
Yeah.
These guys are giving you shit, mate.
Car drivers, I believe. Weren't they the Bulldogs team he works with, half of them?
Yeah. These all Bay Park boys. So give them a hard time.
Hey, tell me about the merch pack giveaway, mate. We've popped it up on the screen. You got a t-shirt, you got a bucket cap, a hoodie, koozie going on there, wing panel. You got all sorts going on. So tell us all about that, eh?
Yeah, so we've got a real cool merch pack. Thanks to Sharp Apparel. They've obviously a big supporter of me and all the stuff I do. Like I must annoy them a lot as well. To be honest, they're probably sick of me. But like we've got a cool package to give away to someone, and what better time than Christmas? We're supposed to do it a little bit earlier in the season, but the way it's drawn out, I'm like, it's going to be a real cool week for someone. So yeah, just follow along my page. All you have to do is like the post and follow both Sharp Apparel and my page, and go on the draw, and tag a mate also on that page or that post. Sorry, and you go on the draw to win an awesome merch pack. I'm going to draw it just before Christmas, so it's going to make someone's day. And then obviously if you share it, you get another entry. So get in. If you want any of my merch, it's going to be for any shirt. So they're going to do specific sizes, whatever you want in those that sort of range. So any of the designs I have, I've got a bunch of them now. So yeah, it keeps seeing more and more the more the weeks go on, I guess. But it's going to be real cool to make someone's day at Christmas.
All right, Steve Fletcher popped up a question there, mate. When are you going to be popping down to the Woodford Glen, and when's your meeting down there at the Glen?
Coming up, I'm trying to get back there. I'm trying to get back there. So just watch your space. We'll have an announcement soon. Maybe get down there for a meeting or two. But definitely be back down there for battle with stocks again. Obviously, championships all in North Island this year. It makes it hard to get back down there. I was aiming to get there for opening night, but you know what it's like. You get a bit of a backlog with stuff for the car, and the weeks drag on and you don't quite make it. So we'll definitely be down there at some stage this year.
All right, mate. Cool.
So
There's plenty
Battle of Stocks this year, you're doing 2A, Scott, a year?
I'm going to try if I get an invite. Yep, I'll be back there.
Will we see a retro livery, bro?
Yes. I missed out last year. We're so busy after teams, and obviously had a bit of a wrist injury and stuff, so I didn't get a chance to do a retro livery. But I will be bringing one this year, and I haven't announced it to anyone what I'm going to do yet. But I know in my head what I've got. So there will be one at Battle of Stocks, and it will be special. So keep an eye out.
Oh, I can't wait for that. Hey, Kins, we know what we love those old skins, bro.
Oh, hard out. All right, can't wait to see the green 75 BP on there. No, I'm just joking, mate. Just joking.
Well, that's what the plan was last year. So and everyone knew that plan. So I was like, I've got another one this year coming up. So it's going to be cool to do. Definitely real special.
All right. And I have all these pictures.
Goodley's asking, are you defending your Autumn Nats title this year?
Absolutely, if I get a chance. Obviously, the Warner family was real nice and invited us down, and it was so cool to go down there. I like Hawke's Bay, actually. I wish I could run there a bit more as a track and as a place. It's always good vibes there. If I have a chance, I will be going down there to give it another crack. Obviously, it was cool to get the invite from Shane and go down and do the business and put on a show for the people there. So
all right.
Also got an invite for the Champion Champs as well, Gisborne, on the weekend. So Steve McCafferty and obviously, with Sam coming third, we're the last two going in the club rooms. Not that it was too late, but
if you were busy, you're always going last in the club.
But they said they were really selling it to me, and I'm like, well, that's pretty special, you know, like guys going out of the way to invite you and tell you to come along. So yeah, if we have the opportunity, we'll definitely be there for Gizzy at the end of the year. Hopefully, both those meetings don't clash, because yeah, I hope to do both of them.
All right, bro. All right. Well, you better do the runners, because I heard their siren pulled up, so they might be looking for you, mate. So we better let you go, eh?
I think they're looking for some dodgy fellow in a Christmas hat, to be honest. They'll put him your way.
Send them our way.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, we'll catch up with you. Might bump into you at the Hokie Memorial race at the Hokie Ashby one in a couple of weeks to see what happens, eh?
Yeah, sweet as. No worries. Awesome. Thanks again, guys.
And we enjoyed the shit out of Stockfest, mate. We couldn't stop laughing. It was awesome.
No,
reminded me.
It's good. That's good. Yeah, it's cool. No, awesome, boys. All right.
Cheers, Scotty.
Cheers, Scotty.
Thank you. Cheers.
He's always a good laugh, eh? Always a good laugh.
He's
he could be the Navy Blue one,
mate, and that's what it's about, isn't it? When you got to live life to the best, mate, and have fun, you know.
Hard out.
No
Well, talking of having, yeah, exactly, this other rubbish going on. But talking of having fun, and I don't know if you could call it fun. We should bring him in after winning the South Island Stockcar chance down at the bottom of the South. Casey McEwan's with us. Hey, Casey, how are you?
Yeah, good team. Yeah, yep. Scotty enjoying a beer for his Christmas. Look good, eh?
I think you feel like you have one, doesn't it? Hey, Casey.
Yeah.
Mate, you would have seen the video. We could see your reaction to it. We could read your body language. How the hell did you survive all of that?
Yeah, look, first time I've actually watched a bit of the racing actually from the weekend, and it was pretty hectic. 30 cars in the final to come away or to qualify, a bit like the North Island Superstock, 5 races. She was pretty tough going through the day, a bit of heat and a bit of challenging times. It was pretty chaotic at times from that track, eh? just watching that video. Yeah.
There was I watched the whole night. It was a long meeting, but they got it done. It must have been long for you drivers sitting there waiting and doing what you're doing.
Yeah, no, it was, and full credit to Beachlands. Look, it's always hard to run a championship like that, to try and give yourself or the competitors time during the day to so they're not so fast turnaround. So, full credit to Beachlands for putting that on for one day. So,
that'd be a big part, wouldn't it, Casey, in a championship, having that turnaround time between races to make sure that your car is 100% each time, not just a rush. Oh yeah, that'll be okay, and get back out there, especially for a championship meeting. Yeah,
look, and again, we had a pretty good day on the track and didn't have too many dramas. Obviously, that shows the results at the end. A few guys probably just needed that extra 5 or 10 minutes to get out the gate. I know Trezan in the last race, club mate, in the last heat there, it's just probably needed another 2 minutes, and he would have been out with a fuel pump issue. But it's always hard to try and please everyone. So you've got to run a meeting, and again, when it runs for, I don't even know how long it was a long time, but you can't just please everyone. So
yeah. Hey, look, Casey, up in the north, we hear a lot about the caliber of drivers in the street stock class, and obviously they've been dominated on the podiums over many years with the New Zealand title. When I take a look at that video, the stock cars, I would guess, are in similarity. Massive numbers, great numbers for their championship, like you say. Beachlands put on a brilliant bloody show. But man, what is it about you guys in the South Island? You guys have got no bloody fear. It's like, holy shit, you just don't hold back. I reflect on that guy putting that guy on the wall at the first start of that video, and he kept going. I think to myself, mate, he's already up the bloody wall. Leave him there, just carry on. But he kept going for it. What is it about you guys? You just don't hold back and never give up.
Yeah, look, it's for me, it's been one of my major championships that I've won for 25 years of sort of racing, and there's some fast cars out there, and we're always, like Scotty said, we're chasing, that 1% now at the end of the straights and stuff like that. And for me, done the last couple of New Zealand titles in the North Island, and that's gained a lot of experience for myself, with the caliber of drivers up there. And I think the South Island, we're definitely, we're there or thereabouts now. We've got some pretty fast cars. That top 30, or even the, 57 cars there on Saturday, it was pretty fast racing all day, really.
Yeah, look like it, mate. Bloody look like it. Holy hell. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen when the big title comes up. That's not that far away. It's just up the bloody road too, isn't it? So, yeah, Southern Dominance, Could be a Southern Dominance. Do I say that? Dare I say that? But who knows?
Yeah, we don't want to say it too loud, But yeah, I mean, it's good to have it in the South Island. Look, it's, again, the caliber of drivers just coming in the South is just good. And it's good for the sport as well, good competitor and, racing. It's fantastic.
Definitely.
How much do you? Oh, sorry, Kins, go.
Karen.
I was just going to say, you just said, what did you say? How many years you've done now racing?
25. Yeah. I started just as like 18, and I've been in and out of the stock cars, sort of jumped from street stocks to stock cars and stuff like that, just to try and grow the grade. And it's only probably the last 5-6 years where the stock car grades really start to take off down sort of south. So it's which has been great. Sort of. Don't get me wrong, enjoy the streeties and stuff like that, but I definitely love the stock cars a lot better racing.
Yeah, my leading question to that was like, what do you think of the changes over the years? Because I remember when they first started standard stocks. I mean, I still call them standard stocks. Not many people out there probably realise they're called that, but the changes over the years. What's your thoughts on all that? Do you think it's good how they've changed, or do you think it should have been sort of kept back a bit? Like, I still believe or feel that maybe we should have just kept it still at what it was, which was still a feeder stock car class sort of thing. But that's just my personal opinion. People still love it and everything. But what's your thoughts on sort of that side of it, Casey?
You look, 100% agree with it. It should be a feeder class to like the super stocks and stuff like that. It's just, to be honest, sort of got out of hand. And hey, I'm put my hand up to it too. We're chasing those 1%, so everyone gets that 1%. So you want to go 1 more percent, so another 1%, But it's just, it puts it out of reach for the guys that want to come in and have a go. There's still a lot that do it, but to be competitive in the stock car class now, you've really got to, again, just chasing those 1%ers, eh?
Yeah, I know what you're saying there. And the cost factor of it, like Book said and alluded to it, it's just next level. I would never envision when the day Book was talking about it being a standard stock class, you would exceed the cost of that. I think it's just far outreach on most people these days, especially in the current climate. I don't know if you can rely on sponsorship these days, because that money is very limited these days. It's like, holy hell. And then you go to your big meetings, like I saw in that video, and you got the New Zealand champs that are clocking up, 150 cars plus, and they got to try and qualify, get through each group. It's like, damn, it's tough. But like you say, the extra 1%, the extra cost, it's outreach.
We're getting to the price. We're not, but some of these cars are getting, you've just about going by a mid-pack Superstock, to be, and you'd be a bit more pace on the track. It's I don't know where to win, to be fair. I think
there is an upside to it though, and I think the upside to it is that we're seeing some of these young kids come out of the mini stocks, and instead of going to stock cars because the dollar value is so high, is they're jumping into things like midgets and modifieds and other stuff that's a little bit cheaper to race, so you're feeding those other classes as well, where maybe before there wasn't that influx. Like your super saloons are even starting to get a bit of a momentum again, like that young Crawford's jumped in there and he's going like the clappers, the mini stocks prepare us, but I think maybe, do we think that because the price to get into a stock car and be competitive, you can do sort of, I'm not sure what the TQ and midget modified prices are, but I think they're a little bit cheaper than the stock cars, are they? I mean,
potentially, yeah.
So, because it's interesting. I've often wondered, asking that question of someone with a bit more years that's been there from the start type thing with the stock cars, and what their thoughts are, because I sort of kept quiet about my thoughts, but I'm sort of overdoing that now.
Yeah, look, I've always been into the same. It should, it was always meant to be made out to be sort of that, feeder class and stuff like that. And it's always a hard one. Just the same thing, human nature, isn't it? Just everyone wants to be
everybody wants to be faster and better, don't they? And that's like
right.
you say, human nature. When you get behind the wheel, the red mist comes down, and you want that 10th or 2 tenths to be faster. And to be faster, you got to spend the money. So it makes sense.
Look, 100%. We
at the same time.
Yeah, we did the Canterbury Champs. I think 3 or 4 weekends ago. And we were chasing a little bit of a miss at the end, and we were still sort of on similar lap times, but it was just that little bit extra, and then Jamie up in Christchurch that does a fair bit on the cars up there, we sorted it out, and I think that sort of definitely made the difference to help me, getting that the results that I'm sort of getting. The weekend before we were in Christchurch again and had the Mainlands Teams Champs, and we won that as well, so it was 2 weekends in a row was fantastic. So
yeah. 2 weekends you've been on a bit of a high. So what's the rest of your season looking like, Casey?
Look pretty steady. Do a fair bit in Christchurch. We're going to head to Christchurch on Christmas Day, and from the deep south. So I live down in Invercargill actually. So it's a 7-hour drive from Christmas. We'll head up there and Boxing Day on at Woodford Glen, and then I think the 3rd, we might pop back down for Cromwell in between, and then the 3rd back in Christchurch, and just trying to get that track time for the NZs as well. So
awesome, mate. Well, again, we'll let you go. Thanks for hanging out and watching that video. It was quite good watching your body language while we played the video right at the start of the show, and again, how you get through that, good on you. Well done. You deserve to win the title, and no doubt we'll catch you around the trackside sometime soon. So safe travels, you and your family and the crew and everyone associated with your car. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll catch up real soon, mate?
Yep, no worries, and thanks very much, team. And just big thanks to my sponsors and and my family. Like you said, the big part of what we do is especially the Triple R team in Christchurch for the chassis. It's just fantastic to drive. So go and get one if you want. Cheers, team.
Cheers. Thanks,
you, Casey. Have a good Christmas, mate.
Cheers.
See ya.
There we go.
Very happy man, eh?
I've always wanted to ask someone that's been on the game a bit longer that question. I keep forgetting to ask it. So I finally remembered to, look, there's our mate, Mike Harvey, Mr. Repco. Look at that. Awesome to see him aboard with us talking as well. I just want to make a thing too. There was there's a new, I'll have to get the link. I'll put the link up later on, but there's a new a computer game out there, which is the old F2, the Brisker stuff out there that the guys brought out that I've been talking with, I told Kinser about. So I'll put a link up for that later, but in the new year, I think he's looking at giving us a couple of giveaways for that mod. So check it out on Steam. I'll get the proper link for you. I've forgotten the bloody name of it now, which is annoying me. So I don't have all the computer screens up anymore because of our new system. It's just one screen. Yeah. So I can't just go and
I just noticed VR. Your VR stuff sitting there too. I just noticed that. Your virtual reality, your VR right next to you on your right-hand side.
Look at that. Yeah. For those people that want to come and the New Zealand Super Saloon Champs, come and have a go in VR and jump in a saloon here.
At first, I thought that was Johnny 5. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm alive, Johnny 5.
You know the one. Now we're showing our bloody age. These young ones wouldn't even know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't know what
Johnny 5 is. I think we're rolling a smoke or a doobie.
Johnny 5, man. You know what I'm talking about. A good movie back in the day.
I'm going to go watch that movie tomorrow now.
Hey, for you older ones, younger ones who don't know, it's a movie called Short Circuit. We'll leave it at that. Let's bring in Lexi.
She's probably thinking, what the hell are we talking about too?
Nah, I got no idea. I was laughing away because you guys were just absolutely ridding yourselves.
Oh, look, Muddy knew Short Circuit. Look, he put it in the chat. He bloody knew. See, we're like 80s kids.
At least you guys knew what you were talking about.
Yeah, well, that's right. As long as someone knows, it's always a bonus.
As long as we do when we get on the bit on the old age, as long as we know what the hell we think we do. Hey, how's life been with you? Obviously, since family and everything like that, you got a bit of a role down there in Wellington. How's it been over the last? When did we catch up with you at the Speedway Awards earlier this year? So What's it been like for the past, how fast the year's gone by? Nearly 10 months just about, eh?
Something like that. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. It's been pretty hectic times. I'm obviously taking on the president gig from Aaron this year. So that's been a new set of challenges and learnings along the way. But been in part of the committee for 7 or 8 years now. So it wasn't huge, big changes for me, but yeah, different learnings and different things along the way as well. And then obviously big season to jump into that role, and big season for our whole committee and our club. We've obviously got the New Zealand Mods coming up and the New Zealand Superstocks, and then the North Island Super Saloons as well, as long as trying to fit in all of our other big events that we have along the way. So it's been pretty hectic, and then I've got little Riley, almost 10 months as well, along for the ride. But yeah, it's just very thankful we've got a good support network around us with family and everything that helps out.
Oh, you're well spoken, Lexi. I remember you standing up and speak at the SNZ AGM up there in Auckland, and the way you portrayed yourself was very, very professional. I think the long-term goal where you're always destined to do something higher than just a committee member. So well done to you. And, you know, congratulations on all of that work that you've done behind the scenes, because there's a lot of commitment to that, which a lot of people don't realize when they just turn up to a race meet, jump on the good old social media, become a goddamn keyboard warrior. There is a lot of work, like yourself and your committee, the volunteers. You know, there's a lot that goes on at a racetrack up and down the country.
Yeah, 100% there is, yeah. And especially for a club run track as well, you know, like we're all volunteers. All of our committee spend hours of their lives, whether it's meetings or organising, fixing the machinery. My biggest one at the moment is like all the marketing stuff, you know, all that stuff behind the scenes that people just like, oh, why aren't we doing this? Why aren't we doing this? All of that's just, you know, like hours, you know. And people, every one of us have full-time jobs alongside of it. If only we could win lotto and, you know, not have to work as well. But we do. We just do the Speedway stuff because, you know, we just love our sport. And I can speak probably for everyone that's on a committee in New Zealand, is you do it because you actually see the good in Speedway as a whole, and you want the best for your club and your people within that club. So, yeah, I love being busy, and I love doing all those extra things to then, therefore, make it fun for all of our competitors that are part of our clubs, and hopefully make it as long-standing as possible, and, you know, keep those good meetings flowing, and the word about Wellington getting higher and higher, and everyone realising what a cool kind of club run track we are down here.
Oh, definitely. Well, talking of those meetings, if I bring that little picture in, look at that. That's a pretty cool looking poster in a couple of weeks. End of the month. I know. We love our open wheels. I would love to be down there. I know you're going to be down there, Books, but how big is this going to be? 27, 28, straight up to Christmas. Once everyone's had the good old, whatever they have for Christmas lunch and the pudding, they can throw the car in the race trailer, start heading down on Boxing Day.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's going to be pretty massive. We think that it's going to be, you know, definitely a big one for us. Judging off the Ammaron Apere Memorial that we had a couple of weeks ago, the massive field that we brought in for that, everyone obviously trying to get track time, but also for such an important event as well. And then, you know, seeing what crowd that also brought in with how many people, how many cars we had registered for that meeting as well. So it's going to be a huge event. We're well prepared for it. The subcommittee has been pretty awesome. We've got some, you know, members. We've got Nicole and Jordan on board, as well as some of our actual committee members as well. So we've all been having meetings each week for quite a while now, working out the nitty gritty of how to make this meeting a memorable one and just a smooth sailing one. I think most competitors, the biggest thing when you go to an event is like how well run the event is. Like if it's smooth, if the communication is really well done, that's what people remember about events. So we're trying to nail all those little things to make it a good one for our competitors, and then hopefully bring in a massive crowd as well. Everyone loves a good field of mods, and we've got 28 mods for the New Zealand. So the format's over 6 groups. So they'll be split into 6 groups, and one group versus another group. 3 races on the first night and 2 races on the finals night for those groups, and then obviously repechage, and then a 30-lap final, which is definitely going to be one that everyone's going to have.
Oh, you just upset me.
Not a fan of the 30-lap final, Booker?
No, I'm not. Oh,
do you want to go over points? Do you want to go over points? And
yeah, I like the 3-heat race, but yeah. I mean, in saying that though, Wellington's track gets that outside line going. So
yeah, we've definitely
as long as Brad Lane gets up there, I'll be happy.
Oh, he's had good history in Wellington, isn't he? So
He's very good up there, Lexi. He is very good. But yeah, okay. I was wondering. I was actually sitting here today on the couch, thinking, I wonder what the format's going to be. I must remember to ask Lexi that when she comes on tonight. And then, of course, you just said it, and I was like, but that's just me. That's one. I mean, we've spoken to so many people in weekends over the time about, like with the saloons and that, about the different formats that clubs do and change. And like, I believe it's the same type of thing that Bjarne's going to do for the New Zealand Super Saloons. But I suppose the competitors now are sort of moving towards that way too. What was your reasoning behind doing that format, Lexi?
Yeah, 100%. It was competitor driven, like how our subcommittees are formed. How I said Nicole and Jordan are part of that as well, and they're obviously within those mod communities. Like I don't come from a background of being in a mod family or community as such, so that's when we turn on the expertise of those guys, and that was feedback from them in our class that was kind of a way that the format that had been done in previous years as well, that had worked really well, and we just think it's best for competitors and also for fans as well. So hopefully we'll be able to change your mind around it, Booker, and hopefully you'll leave the meeting being like, shit, that's a good format.
Look, you haven't discouraged me at all, Lexi. Trust me. I love the open wheelers, and I've been talking to Jason, and I've been since he's booked me in and got me going. I'm getting quite excited. I'm looking more forward to waking up modified New Zealand morning than Christmas morning. So, I'm still pretty excited. I love my open wheels, and and I really enjoyed doing it at the at Stratford that year with Kins. We were there, and I'm 100% looking forward to coming to Wellington Speedway and doing the New Zealand modifieds. And like I said to you in the message, I'm trying to do something different and make it as much fun for the fans and everybody as well out there as well. So I just think it's going to be a great event. And it's the format. I was like, okay, but we'll see what happens in the final. And I'm sure I'm still be standing on there yelling and screaming from the sidelines. So it'll be good, mate.
It's awesome to have you guys on board as like the Pits Media doing the live stream. So those people that can't get to the event, it's a good way to see all the action and be a part of it. And like you said, we're well set up for a 30-lap final. We've got, I'm not biased, but one of the best tracks in the country. We've got Brian McPhee that does our track in many years now, and he is the guru of how to make a good track, especially for mods. So he'll have it well set up, especially because he's on the entry list as well.
He lives modifieds basically. That's his whole life. Him and the family. The McPhee name is well known in Wellington with modified racing. So you got the ideal guy sorting that track. Majority of the open wheels seem to do first, second, third over the line. But this class, let's bring this up. It's going to be different because this isn't going to be first over the line. Why? Because they've got bumpers. They've got guys that will work with a letter on their car to block. But it's not a lot of lady luck. We were down there just by you, Lexi, down in Nelson, and obviously with the 2NZ on the car and everything like that, with the dub on there as well, know, and Keegan was sitting behind us as well. But this is going to be a huge meeting. I don't even know where you want to start with this because you got big lists of cars that are turning up. It's going to be massive. You've walked into a good role with some massive meetings to put your name to, in the committee, in the club.
So this one's obviously going to be a massive one for us. Anytime anyone hosts the New Zealand Superstock Champs, that's awesome for the club. I think it's extra special that we've got one of the numbers a Wellington car, obviously with Ethan and the 2NZ. That's quite cool for him to defend that at home. So I think it's just going to be a huge meeting. That subcommittee's been going since the New Zealand Stock Cars ones, and luckily because of the New Zealand Stock Cars last year, we're kind of rolling over a lot of the stuff that we've done the previous year. But fine-tuning it, making sure that we hopefully don't finish at 1 a.m., which we don't talk about like the New Zealand Stock Cars. But yeah, everything's well set up for that meeting. We've got big screen in. Obviously, the pits is coming. We've got camping that weekend. It's the one weekend that we're opening camping, self-contained camping for that meeting. It's our one and only one we do it at Wellington. So that's pretty special for those people that want to do that. It's just an add-on your ticket, so it's super easy to do as well. reserve seating. We've sold out of reserve seating multiple times now. We have to keep opening more and more reserve seating, so that's pretty cool. That's looking like that's everyone's wanting to get those good seats that you don't see have to turn up at gates opening. And yeah, we'd like to have the entry list up. We've cracked over 100 entries now. Of course, you have people pull out and things change, so it would be cool to stay over that 100 would be our ultimate goal. But we'll see how far we get with that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Well, hey, I'll put this little comment up, and look, Daniel Chalk put it up there. Where was it? This is a 5 dub going to get 1 NZ, not 4 NZ.
I bloody hope so. You know, the amount of work that's gone in this season that I've done, surely he can just pull through and get 1 NZ. That's the least he can do.
You can tell me he owes you now, Lexi. He has to get it.
Definitely. Something cool about this event as well is that we haven't released too much of it yet, but it will be coming out in the next week, as we were made aware by Troy that actually this is the 60th anniversary of the New Zealand Superstock Champs. So it's pretty special to run that as well, and we'll be releasing some of the history side of things along in the lead up. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Hopefully we can honour it in that way, and it's going to be an awesome meeting anyway, but having the 60th anniversary is something pretty special for our club as well.
Yeah, definitely. I remember being up there that time. It was a long night. Kim Lace, Darren Gray, Ian King.
Yeah, the 3 of them, eh? Yeah.
3 of them. I remember that being there for that. And that's the time I grabbed the sign books that my mate used to try and get it back. The Tennant Family Speedway, it's in my shed. They were looking for their sign. It's in my shed.
Yeah, well, that's the ultimate dream. 3 dubs on the podium would be the ultimate way to do it. Hopefully we've got something cool planned to acknowledge those the Wellington competitors that have been our 1NZs as well are on the podium at this event. So hopefully we'll see them out on the second night, acknowledging them at the start of the meeting as well. It's important to think about not only how cool, that we're going to run this meeting, but also the history behind it, who's, made it what it is today. So that's important.
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to recognise those, that have been there, done that. The dub has always been up there. 1996, Scott Honeybone said, yeah, that's correct. 1996, holy hell. But I drove all the way down to go and watch that. Holy hell. I'm bloody old to do that now, books. I don't know if I can go down there, sleep, and then drive all the way back.
No, we can't do that anymore, mate. It's trust me, you can't drive all the way to Wellington from where you are, watch it and drive home again. You'd be drive home and in the ditch.
Yeah, definitely. What else is coming up next year for the track down, and what else is on the agenda?
So I've got the North Island Super Saloons as well.
Yep.
So that's coming up in Feb. So that's pretty cool. Black Sheep Construction are on board sponsoring that event. So it's awesome. Hopefully get a good field of Super Saloons for that. And then we've just got a whole lot of jam-packed meetings for the rest of the season. We've done kind of like most of our Superstock and modified champs ones in the earlier part of the season. So the second part of the season is just trying to get all of the club champs in. We've got some Stockcar teams racing happening on the 31st. So give our young guns some experience there as well. Tony Dermody Stockcar teams memorial later on in the season. Hopefully getting the midgets back for a run, but that's still to be confirmed on date and how that works. But that's keep an eye out on our Facebook page, and that's something potentially that's coming up. And then we've also got that Bike the Track event. I don't know if you guys remember from the awards, the one that we won the community initiative for. That's back again on the 31st, so that'll be a cool way to get involved with the community and get some people out on the racetrack that don't usually get out there. Yeah, so
awesome.
busy.
Busy time. And you got to juggle all that even with a 10-month-old. So
he's along for the ride. He loves Speedway.
Someone else may mention, like, we got this New Zealand modifiers, mate. See, look at that. Picture drawn by Muddy Goodley. Lega Speed Media. Looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's cool. And Tom was obviously part of our tribute to... Oh, yeah, Nicole just commented on it. Cool. The Tumble was our tribute to our merch for New Zealand mods as well. Obviously, being our 1NZ dub driver, it was important that we kind of made that tribute. And it was cool because we did it as a surprise to the Nicole and Jordan, who were obviously on the subcommittee. They didn't actually know about the design until it was done. So it was quite neat that we could acknowledge him in that way as well. Yeah,
I was a little bit gutted I couldn't make it down there for the Tama this year. I've been to the first 2 and I missed that one. So I was a little bit disappointed, but it is what it is. It was still a good meeting, I hear. Very good meeting, the Tama meeting. But what was the reasoning behind splitting that meeting this year? Because normally you had the
It was a real shame. We're really, really unfortunate that we had to split that meeting. It's usually paired with the FH Group Superstock Shootout, Capital Pools and Spas Stockcar Knockout. Hopefully, it can go back to that next year.
Cool.
This year it was a date clash, and although we had our dates out,
someone told me that actually. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I should make my research better, eh?
Yeah. Some tracks don't budge on their calendars. Let me just say that. And
yes,
then,
that's right.
and we were unable to make it work. And in the end, you can't put a meeting on if you don't have the competitors. So sometimes, even though you want it to be on that date and all together, you need cars on track. So you have to make things jiggle around to work for the drivers.
I just see a question there too, because I want to go back to for Lexi from Wildcat. I'll put it up on the screen there. How many cars will qualify in the final for the modifieds for that big final big lap?
It's a 20 car one. So you'll have the top 3 from each group to make 18, and then 2 from the repechage. So 20 car final. 20
cars. There you go. There we go. Mr. Wildcats fan 55. So yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you just say 3 from each group?
Yes, correct. Yeah, 3 from each group of 6 groups. 3 times 6,
Damn.
18. Yeah, and then plus 2 from the repechage.
It's going to be tight, eh? It's going to be an awesome event, mate. I'm telling you, Kins. I'm getting more excited.
I think Books just to qualify, I'd walk away. Yeah, I won the championship because I qualified.
Well,
just to qualify.
How often do we hear that, though, mate, when we talk to Superstock drivers or stock car drivers, that the biggest thing about their championships is qualifying because there's so many cars, And
they're all quality cars and drivers.
Tire and a modified, you clip someone, I see, it's going to make that repechage. Oh,
yeah.
Mate, I tell you.
Can't wait. So I'm looking forward to it.
I tell you, you got to get your backside, trackside for that one, people. Get down to Wellies and 28th, 27th and 28th. I'm heading off on the 26th from here. So that's how keen I am. I'm leaving on Boxing Day.
Yeah, we'll be at the track on Boxing Day. Subcommittee will be there making sure everything's all good to go. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an epic one, and I know it's our club can pull off a really good meeting. So looking forward to it.
Can you cook me dinner Friday night?
I'm not that great a cook, but I'll ask Sue to run the
Jace is heading your way tomorrow. As dark horse for the modifieds could be Samantha Keeling, formerly Samantha Lane, but it could be.
I remember 2 years ago at the Ammaron Apere Memorial in that final heat, she blitzed the field by half a lap. Did Sam in the 119. So, mate, I just think, and I'll tell you who's another one that's going well is Cody Hutter this season. Is in the furniture removals
and he's been to Wellington, I think pretty much all of our mod meetings, or at least been down here 2 or 3 times, and done well while he's been down here. So he's definitely getting his lap track time as well.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Lexi, look, we appreciate your time coming to join us. Thanks again. No doubt we'll catch up and have another chat in the new year. But to you, Keegan, and all the family out there, enjoy yourself over Christmas. I know it's going to be short-lived because you're going to be at the track on Boxing Day. But have a Merry Christmas and a happy and safe New Year, eh?
Yeah, you guys too. Thank you very much for having me. I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing you both. Well, I'll see Booker in 10 days. Otherwise, see you guys over the season.
Oh, actually, you're not behind the wheel. You're taking the season off. Obviously, busy with other stuff.
No,
eh?
I'm racing. I'm racing.
Oh,
yeah. I've been out there. I've raced all of our Wellington meetings so far. So yeah, still got the Renee Huia Stockcar. It's currently still got 5W on it, but it should have 4W. Keegan just hasn't reprinted my stickers. But yeah, I'm back out this season, so I'll be doing the ladies meeting at the Superstock GP in Stratford. I'm paired up with Ella Robertson for that. And then do the ladies' crown and Rotorua, obviously, and then just our Wellington meetings as well.
Awesome. Cheers. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Good. See you later.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lexi. Have a good time. Thanks. Enjoy your Christmas.
Cool.
Wow.
Eh?
Mate, it's I'm excited for this meeting coming up at Wellington, and that's what's on this week. We've been so Govis tonight, we forgot about what's on this weekend, mate. There's not a lot, is there? Look at that.
Not much at all.
Holy snapping. Yeah. Shivers.
Yeah, it's that Christmas festive side of things. Friday, I'll be over at Huntley. Actually, got go-karts over there, part of the Christmas meeting. That'll start at 7. The gates will open at 4. Just a couple of tracks on the Saturday. Wanganui down Nelson and Riverside.
Well, that's been full on. We've got one man to bring in that our new the reindeer for me. Our reindeer is here to join us. There he is, reindeer Ammz.
Oh, boys, I tell you what, I went to Beachlands Speedway on the week, as you guys had alluded to earlier in the telecast, the South Island Stockcar Championships. I tell you what, boys, I went there and got absolutely cooked. I was grilled, fried, or better than fried, and whatever you maybe. Can't quite see the line now, but it has gone a bit. But I tell you what,
See it.
boys,
I can see it.
Boys, I tell you what, I'm just showing you guys my multicultural side, boys. You know, you can see the brown side. We all know what that means.
Oh, you're actually peeling, bro. I just noticed that.
I didn't think you Māori boys peeled and got sunburnt, man.
Yeah, no, it's peeling, bro. But to be honest, boys, I was actually just trying to show my multicultural side of things. You know, the brown side. You all know I'm Māori, boys, and that's all good. That's all good. But I had to show my European side as well. But tell you what, boys, went back to work on Monday, and one of the colleagues at work asked me, "Is like, hey, Ammz, what'd you get up to on the weekend?" I went to Dunedin. Went to the Stockcar. He's like, "Oh, yeah, so you're a bit of a bogan, eh?" I'm like, "What?" No, I said, "No, bro, I'm not a bogan. Do you see the color of my skin, bro? You see the color of my skin? I'm not a bogan, bro. I'm a brogan." So, boys, brogan. So, for my brown fellas out there who love their speedway, boys, we are brogans. So, yeah, it's all good. It's good. Shut up, Jace. I'm not looking at that comment, but it's all good. Boys, we have made it to week 8 of the Pokeno Auto Centre Speedway Awards of Excellence. But before we get into that, first of all, congratulations to our winners on the weekend. Fantastic to have Casey on the show early in the telecast, and I can assure you, after being the presenter at Beachlands Speedway on the weekend, had the privilege to interview him a couple of times, and I mean, man, what an awesome guy to interview, and could just see the emotion in his voice when he found out that he had won the. Took a while for the official to actually confirm he had won the title, but once he was reassured he had won, you could see the emotion in his voice, and as we had seen on the show earlier on as well, he was pretty ecstatic with the win. Also, Scotty T, which we had earlier in the telecast, big congratulations to him winning the North Island Superstock Champs here at Kihikihi Speedway. Commiserations to the Kihikihi crew, who unfortunately we know they lost their lap scoring on the Friday. I know the guy who runs it there, Mike Perkins, Mikey boy. I know you do it at Huntley as well, but keep your heads up, boys. I know you guys work hard to get that stuff going, and as the show showed on Saturday night, it looks like it was a good show as well. But without further ado, we will get into the Pokeno Speedway Awards of Excellence, kicking off with the sprint car racing.
His internet's playing up.
Sprint cars? I think that's what he said.
Yeah, am I coming through now?
Yeah, clear as now, mate.
That's all good. Yeah, but as we had seen on the weekend, the American invasion has come to a close at Ruapuna Speedway with the likes of Tanner Holmes and Caleb Montgomery, your eventual winner of that event. But as the points charts will show, Jonathan Allard has shot to the top of the Alan Wakeling medalists for sprint cars. Jacob McIntyre there still in second. Zach Sokol. Caleb Montgomery, boys, he's only been racing for 2 weeks and he's already up to 4th place. Massive effort there. Yeah. Daniel Thomas unfortunately succumbed to damage at Cromwell. Don't think he had made it to Ruapuna on the weekend, and as a result, he's falling down the points chart just a little bit. Rodney Wood there as well. Michael Pickens, your eventual winner at the first running of the Lucas Oils Speedway in Auckland, boys. So your feature winner there for the sprint cars. Keaton Darm also in touch. Ryan O'Connor and Josh Buchanan rounding out the top 10 for the Alan Wakeling medalist for sprint car racing excellence. Moving on now to the Tony Cardwell medalist for Super Saloon racing excellence, and after the running of the Waipa Championship on the weekend, that has seen Damien Orr, your eventual winner of that event, into the top 10 there. Take nothing away from your current leader, though. Chris Cowling there on 64. The Flynns there in touch there, second and third. Judge Crawford, boys, we've been talking about him all season, man. You know, it's just, I just feel with every week that's gone by, he's just seemed to climb another level, and I'm sure Brooks will be pleased to know he's getting up there as well. Craig Cardwell still in touch there. Damien Orr, which we just talked about. Jeremy Brown also there. Brendan Charlin, as we have been discussing for quite a while now, boys. He's been consistent as well. Joe Ingram and Thomas Stanaway. He had a ripper of a weekend at Miani on the weekend, and as a result, he enters the top 10 for the Tony Carville medalist for Super Serene Racing Excellence. Moving on now to the Peter Rees Stockcar medalist for Stockcar Racing Excellence, and having a rather perfect scorecard from the weekend. Daniel Burmeister reclaims the lead for the Peter Rees medalist there after a strong showing at Palmerston North. Josh Mulcahy, although on teams racing duties, he's still in touch there. Rebecca Barr, Clinton Cheatham, Jack Rarity, second place there at the South Island Champs, and he was a nice guy to interview as well, boys. So he's there in the hunt as well. Asher Penn, Caleb Ireland, Royden Winstanley, Troy Cleveland with the perfect scorecard also at Blenheim, and Sam Wright. Rounding out your top 10 for the Peter Rees medalist for Stockcar Racing Excellence. Moving on now to the Pokeno Auto Centre Roger Bertram medalist for Modified Racing Excellence. Big thank you for Brett Parsons for coming on to support that initiative. And as a result of winning the Taranaki Modified Championship on the weekend, Newton Gorge has stormed to the lead, now dethroning Jason Kalin, who does shift down to second. Cody Hutter, as we just talked about in the telecast as well, alongside Lexi. And those trips to Wellington, boys, are proving quite critical. He still stays in touch there in third. Aidan Crawford doing good things out of Stratford as well. Brett Parsons, Braith Kalin, Brad Lane had another strong weekend at Huntley. Luke Keegan, Jacob Free, and Barry Hunter enters the top 10 for the first time this season on 24 points. Your top 10 for the Roger Bertram medalist, brought to you by Pokeno Auto Centre. And now finishing off with the Shane Penn medalist for Superstock Racing Excellence, and another strong showing, boys. I need to stop talking about him. He's going to give me a hiding times 10. Not Hemingway, boy. I need to say it, man, because I just think of every weekend that's gone by this season, I just think he just finds another year, man. And as the points would show that as well. But he finished second at the North Island Chaps at Kihikihi on the weekend. Dale Robertson, he does come back into the points fold. He had been missing for the last couple of weeks, but had a strong weekend at Kihikihi as well. Dion Henderson still there in touch in third. Ross Ashby, you'll be happy to pleased to know, he's entered the top 5, so he is getting closer to the top. Scott Tennant, as a result of winning the North Island Champs, he's in there as well. Peter Rees, Brett Nichols, Luke Alderdice, Blair Ollenberg, and Zach Glennie. Rounding out the top 10 for the Shane Penn medalist for Superstock Racing Excellence. Kins, I'm not too sure if you got the teams racing runs as well with you.
Yeah,
if you
which one?
We will start with the Lega Speed teams echelons. Big thank you to Murray Goodley for coming on to support that initiative. But after the Palmy invasion on the weekend gone, we have seen a shake-up of the...
the other one, the one you had first, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring it up. Yep, that's the one. But as a result of the weekend's results just gone, the Waikato Raiders have returned to the top of the team's echelon standings for the meantime. 5 wins, 1 loss, and an overall points haul of 10. The Crushers still in touch there in second. The Coyotes from Central Motor Speedway up to third after winning the mainland teams event last weekend. But it is the Gisborne Gladiators with the perfect scorecard for the meantime. 3 races from 3 win, boys, and taking out the Palmy team's invasion. Great result there. But we will shift along to the last one, which is the JMax Speedway Chronicles Superstock teams echelons, and backing up what the other Gisborne team, or the stock car team, done anyway. The Giants have the perfect scorecard too, winning the Superstock teams extravaganza a couple of weekends back there with the perfect scorecard as well. 3 races for 3 wins and a total points haul there of 6 points. The Panthers, who finished second there in second, alongside, actually drawn level there with the Busters as well as the All-Stars on 4 points apiece, but have the better points differential there of 5. But boys, that'll wrap up the teams racing side of things, as well as the Pokeno Auto Centre Speedway Awards of Excellence. And looking a bit light on the racing side of things this weekend, boys. But as we know, we're coming into that festive season anyway. But folks, wherever you're going to catch your speedway racing this weekend, I trust you enjoy your weekend wherever you may be going. If not, have a very Merry Christmas and best wishes for the new year. I'm not too sure when we will be back, boys, but I trust we'll be seeing each other very soon. Race fans, enjoy your time with your family. Eat plenty of kai. Try not to stay too long in the sun like I did, but if not, you'll be hungry stone hot, boys. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me on board.
Awesome.
It's been
Cheers,
awesome,
Ammz.
man. And don't slacken off over Christmas, because when we go to you in January, say, boy, we're up. You better have all your results ready.
I'll be ready, boys, with a full puku.
Poor Puku, eh? Well, Ammz, mere kirihi mete to you and your whānau, bro. Be safe, and we'll catch up with you trackside real soon. Otherwise, we'll come back to you. Someone asked about saloons, Jordan Newton. We'll get a bit of an answer from that a bit later on, but that wraps up our little segment on this side of the new year with Ammz, Speedway of Excellence. You can keep up to date on everything in regards to what he does on his social media platform. Where is it? Carlo, see you Friday night. I will do, my friends. It's go-karts, and it is this is where I'm going to be commentating. Christmas meeting over there in Huntly. So go-kart racing back out there on the oval track in Huntly.
Cool. I just sort of, I suppose we're up to finishing. I just want to finish off, Kins, and say a huge thank you to everybody that has tuned in with us this year, whether it be at the end of a season last year when we were in the pits or on the Rees Tour. On behalf of myself and Kins, we can't thank you enough for your support. To all the drivers and people that have been on our show, we appreciate you taking the time out of your day and night to talk to us, or in the pits, you took your time to talk to us both. And we are so grateful to be able to bring you guys a positive show. We're so happy for our awards. Obviously, there's one there and there's one in the corner. But thank you to everybody that supported us this year. Unfortunately, this is our last show for the year because it's Kinser's drinking. Christmas Eve is next Wednesday, and the following Wednesday is New Year's Eve, and there's no point putting shows on then. Everybody's with their families having fun. Listen, if you're traveling over Christmas, be safe. Look out for the brain dead idiots on the road. If you're traveling a speedway, be safe. Enjoy your meetings. We might do a couple of updates just at speedway tracks and stuff like that just to keep you going. But yeah, from myself and Kins, you got anything else to say? Big thanks to everybody.
Yeah, no, you pretty well said it there, Books. Like you say, we appreciate everyone for being part of the show throughout this year. We'll be back in 26, first few weeks in January. It is hot, mate. I don't have to. Can I take my one off? Let me try, eh?
I thought it'd be a good idea, but it was just too hot for me.
Put it down in your pants, mate. No. Otherwise, hey, have a wonderful Christmas. And here we are. Merry Christmas to you, Jason. There he is. But otherwise, yeah, support Jace, the pits and everything like that, live streaming of all the racing. Like Booker said, be safe out there on the road. And enjoy. We'll be back next year. It's been a pleasure having you on board with the show. Fazy Engineering, Paul and the team, Lala and the team at TWS, Technical Welding Services, we couldn't do without you. We see Mike and Sam's name there as well. Repco Huntley, I'll tell Booker something about in a couple of years. We might pop along to. Merry Christmas. Cheers, Scott A-Bone. Yeah, put that in the pads. It'll be all fluffy nuts. Yeah, right, Damien. Hey, take care on that note. Be safe. Have a wonderful Christmas festive season. We'll catch you back on the new year. Bye-bye. See ya.
See ya.
Holy snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bump and Run Booker joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight.
Give it the hoot nanny.